Papa squat.
Is the mindset any different starting as opposed to watching somebody do it for a little bit and then coming in?
No, it's not. You still got to prepare the same way either if you're starting or if you're not starting. So you definitely have to come in with the mindset you got to get ready to go. Just get going quick.
And yet you really didn't get going as quick as you probably would have
liked. Not as quickly as I'd like to, definitely. Giving us, they did a good job scheming. They came out a couple of throws I missed that definitely should have hit, but got to pick it up next week.
What happened on the interception there at the end of the half? Did you feel like you forced one in, or did you see that he was open?
On the at the
end of the
first half. Yeah, I stared him down. It was just he was open. There was a hole. I just stared him down too long and waited a little too late. Guy got over there, made a good play.
What did you see on that last pass play where they called an interception? Can you believe that, or what?
That was tough. That was I definitely didn't agree with that. But the truth is, it shouldn't have been down to that play. We had a lot of opportunities early that we just didn't capitalize on.
On first down on that series, it looked like Duvall had broken open somewhere around midfield and a little overthrow. Did you see that he was right there?
Oh man, just a little bit overthrown. I was trying to keep it away from that safety. Just a little too far. That would have been a big play for us.
You guys had a couple wins before this, and you were really primed to keep it going. And now, the 500 goal isn't there anymore. What's the feeling?
Honestly, it's a little disheartening, but we still got to come up and we got to win these last two games. We can still have a not great season, but we can salvage some stuff and kind of get things rolling into next year if we can salvage these last two games.
Is that the thing, that guys are playing for next year? You kind of get things tuned?
Yeah, well, we obviously want to win as many games as possible, and 5 wins is better than 3 wins. So 5 wins is better than 4 wins. We just got to come out and we got to work hard, and we got to get these last 2 games.
Jacob, were you nervous today? You knew you were going to start. Was it a little different than maybe last week or the week before?
It wasn't a little different. It was just a little. I wasn't too nervous. It was just a little quicker. It just came on me. I was like, oh, I'm in the game. So but it wasn't too bad.
The first few plays, the first X number are scripted. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, we don't. They are, but we don't always stick to them depending on the situation.
Okay.
But no, we try and script a good amount of plays.
It seemed like what I was getting to. It seemed like early you were in a little bit of a rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just they came out. They just missed a couple throws. I guess it just bad throws on my part.
Did the downtime in the third quarter, did that make a difference for you? Were you able to see some things maybe that made it a little easier when you went back out there?
It did a little bit. I could kind of see the coverages from a different view, like a different point of view than actually on the field. But I could kind of see what the DBs were doing without having to worry about the rush or anything like that. But it didn't make a huge difference. It wasn't the fact that they were. Never mind.
Ball back with a minute left. Are you thinking when you had the first play?
I thought 100% we were going to go down and score, but we kind of tough call for us. That shouldn't. I personally don't think that should have been an interception, but.
Did you see it? Did you have a good angle, or were you?
Yeah, I saw it. Jared caught it, and the guy just came up with it somehow. But I thought that he caught it 100%. I wasn't even thinking interception. But we were all getting ready for the next play. Nobody thought it really, except for I guess that ref right there.
Did you rush the line immediately, or what?
Oh yeah, we were getting set. We were ready to run the next play, but well, actually we saw the call, so we didn't. We were all running over. Then the ref called the interception, and we were all just stunned. This
is your first time to run a 2-minute offense in a game. Was it a lot different than practice?
It actually wasn't. It wasn't as different as I thought. Because in practice, that's a huge part of the end of practice. Everybody goes 100% on that. So it's kind of like a game in practice.
So what happened? You probably got asked about this earlier, but what happened on the interception at the end of the first half? Was he hidden or what happened?
It's just stared him down a little too long and hesitated a little too long to throw it. There was a window there. I just waited just a little bit too long to get the ball in there.
Is that the thing that somebody 5 games in or 7 games in might not have done? You know what I mean?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
It's just I thought I could squeeze it in there. I just should have pulled the trigger a little sooner.
Quarterbacks are supposed to put that play out of their head. At halftime, what were you beating yourself up, or were you okay?
I was just trying to get over it. I was just, I mean, everybody throws interceptions. That was a terrible time to throw an interception, but I just kind of tried to shake it off.
Did somebody specific come over to you, like at halftime, and say, "Hey," or everybody?
Yeah, pretty much the whole team.
We're seriously,
Yeah.
like, what was the general message?
Just shake it off. I mean, yeah, we still got a whole other half of the ball.
Okay. And did you know then that you were that Eddie was going to start second half, and then that you were going to play?
Yeah, they told us. They told me and Eddie in the locker room, but they said don't.
Go anywhere.
Yeah. They
Was
said
it don't go anywhere?
stay ready because I mean you're probably still going to go back in.
Okay. So you figured you get another
Oh
chance.
yeah.
How much better do you feel? Obviously, the game didn't end the way you wanted it to, but how much better do you feel now because the fourth quarter went well? You know, because you completed passes and it wasn't the interception, wasn't the last play. I guess it was, but not in your head.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I definitely feel a little bit better, but it still kind of hurts that we didn't pull it out. But I know that even though I played a little bit better in the fourth quarter, if I would have played well in the first half, then it shouldn't even be close.
How do you feel for the seniors? The guys are definitely not going to bowl game.
That hurts. That's just. I feel terrible about that. I feel like a little bit of it's my fault, but as a team, we got to kind of step up and get those guys.
How is it for you, because you're kind of given today, everybody saw a little bit of a glimpse into maybe the future of the Illini. How is it as a team or as a player yourself balancing the now between the future?
Well, we can't really look too far into the future. I mean, we still have some football to play, but I mean, there's still a little while till next year. So I mean, we're kind of just gonna finish this season out and see what happens.
Do you anticipate Juice being back, starting against Cincinnati, or?
I have no idea. I assume he's gonna be back. I think that if we needed him to play this week, he could have played, or if we absolutely needed to. I mean, he wouldn't obviously be 100%.
Okay.
Probably really be close to 100%. But this week off is going to help, and I think he should be coming back.
What time do your folks roll in? What time they get here?
Oh, I don't know. They came in last night. They drove all night. Got in here sometime this morning.
How different is it playing in front of the home?
Actually,
Oh,